What's going on, YouTube? All right. So it's finally happening. It's finally official. I've started my YouTube channel. Now, here's the thing. I'm not going to claim to be some streamer. I'm not trying to be Mr. Beast or anything like that. But this is something that I've wanted to do for a long time. But, timing and, forgetting about it, put it on the back burner. That's kind of like what happened, a lot of obstacles. But this year I was like, you know what? I'm going to start it. I'm going to start posting content. And then in that way, I can start building up followers and see where it can go. I'm going to talk about a few things. I'm not going to, try to say I'm going to cover the rainbow, but I'm going to talk about entertainment. I'm going to talk about a little bit of stock and investment and crypto, talk about real estate because that's what I do. I love real estate in California. And that's basically it. Lifestyle. If I travel somewhere, I might, share a little bit of pictures. If I get a new gadget or device that I want to show you guys, I'll show that. I'll do an unboxing. But this is just something that I wanted to do for myself. See, what I can get out of it. See if I can help people. See if people can be entertained from it. That's the main thing. I just wanted to do this just for my sake. But if I can, be entertaining to you guys and you guys subscribe and put out good content, you never know. You never know what can happen. I'm seeing a lot of people get money from the YouTube videos and they monetize it, and I'm like, good for them. That's something that's well deserved. But I think I can do that too. I ain't trying to be a millionaire, but we can see where it take us. Um, so yeah, so that's basically it. I'm starting a podcast with a friend of mine's, colleague of mine's, called All Crowns Fit. It's going to be the podcast that we're starting in the next week or so. We're trying to find a launch date, but we're going to cover everything on that for real. We got, you know, speaking guests and people that we know in the industry. And, we're trying to cover a lot of bases that I feel we can cover. You know, we're not going to try to reinvent the wheel or anything like that, but we're going to have fun. We're going to be funny and bring a lot of enlightenment, to the people that choose to tune in. So yeah, I'm not going to talk too much on this one. It's just a introduction video. I'm happy about what's about to transpire, but I want to see if I can make something out of nothing. Everybody else is doing it, so why can't I? Um, yeah, this is gonna be my look every once in a while. Glasses, beanie, you know, just be comfortable. Yeah, this is my office. This is where I'll be shooting from, you know, every angle. I'm gonna try to get like another camera over here and catch this angle. Um, Other than that, I mean, I think I got the setup that can work. I want to try to see if we can monetize from this point of view, from being like a YouTube, you know, creator. I know we'll do good on the podcast, but I want to see what happens with this. I'm gonna share my screens when I have some trades to share, show you what trades I'm in. Um, and I'll share a few things that I'm doing right now, a couple crypto moves that I think that are important. Other than that, I mean, just have fun with me, just ride with me. If you like it, subscribe. You don't. It's all good. I ain't no hard feelings. Can't hurt my feelings. Um, yeah, so that's about it. I just wanted to introduce myself, tell you a little bit about what I do. I'm in real estate, love stocks, I love investments, I love traveling. I just love doing things with my family, my girl, that's my wife, of course. Hopefully we can, share our life together. Um, and our experience with you guys. If we could do that, then I think that, the job is done. But other than that, thanks for tuning in. Subscribe so you can see what I got to say, every other day or every week. I don't know how many times I'm going to post something, but it's going to be more often than not. Other than that, hey, we'll see where this goes. To the moon, That's what I love to say when it comes to crypto. We're going to the moon, baby. All right. You guys take care. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.